Obama is going to nominate someone regardless. So and he has a very interesting choice to make because a lot of people say he might nominate someone like Peter said, Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General, who would be the first black woman ever nominated for the Supreme Court. And pundits say that might be a wise decision because, well, it would look bad if the Republicans are unfair to a black or female candidate. On the other hand, he could nominate someone like this guy everyone's been talking about, Srinivasan. He's a member of the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. He worked for both the Obama and Bush White House. He argued 25 cases in the Supreme Court. And most importantly, he was confirmed to his current job by a 97-0 vote. And it seems that the GOP would be less likely to block a candidate that every member of their own party, including Ted Cruz, including Mitch McConnell, voted to confirm. So, Peter, which way do you think Obama goes on this? Do you think he would go to the guy they can't say no to, or do you think that he goes to the person they probably will say no to and makes them look bad and hurts them in November?
Well, of course, they also approved Loretta Lynch. I don't think it was 97 to 0.
56 to 40 something. It wasn't even like.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You need 60 votes to get a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Republicans have set themselves, have set the bar. They have said already they are not going to allow Obama to make an appointment to the Supreme Court. They haven't said we're going to take a very close look at his nominee or we're going to apply our own litmus test or anything like that. They said we're not going to allow Obama to make this appointment. And so whether he picks a candidate that is more centrist or whether he goes for, a transsexual Martian, Syrian refugee, Black Lives Matter, Latest.com writer, the Republicans have basically said, no, we're not going to approve any of these people. We're going to block Obama from making an appointment. I think it'll be more challenging if they pick the guy whose name we can't pronounce, because that will no doubt slow this process down as we kind of work through,
and our
that
podcast.
alone. Yeah, and another podcast.
I may be getting it wrong.
But anyway, I don't think it matters who Obama appoints. I mean, he could appoint the corpse of Strom Thurmond, and the Republicans would still.
Because it's one thing for them to hammer a faceless, unnamed nominee, but if you put an actual person there who absolutely deserves the job, and the Republicans as a party are seen getting in the way over petty partisanship, that would hurt them going into November.
It could. Well, and it could light a fire under the ass of Democrats that are on the fence, because then they see, oh, look at this, they're opposing the system, and they hate women. Oh, and they hate black people too. Okay, well, now we're definitely voting. It could be something that could be a little bit of fuel for the election.
But, I mean, spin it the other way. You're the Republicans, and you say, look, we got nothing against this person personally, but we're trying, we're working on a bigger plane here, a much more important point. Or they'll dig up something, if someone has argued 25 cases and been in the judiciary for all these years, somewhere along the way he's made an abortion ruling or a Second Amendment ruling or what have you, that the Republicans will play up as if it was the only thing the guy's ever done.
Well, Srinivasan, he was with the Deputy Solicitor General. He argued 25 cases in front of the Supreme Court for the Obama White House. One of them was the challenge to the Defense of Marriage Act, and even after that, they did confirm him by a 97-0 vote. So it would be really difficult to go back on that when everybody in the Republic. I mean, that's a rarity, because some of the other candidates, some of the lesser-known candidates from various district courts around the country whose names have been thrown around, they didn't get a 97-0 confirmation vote. That's a rare thing.
Sure, I mean, but again, you get Ted Cruz out there saying, well, we some of this information wasn't made available to us, blah, 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 blah. But ask another question. If you were out there as a potential nominee, would you really want to watch your entire life torn open for weeks, if not months, on the outside, on the chance?
A lot of these people have already gone through fierce confirmation battles, especially, Loretta Lynch, whose nomination confirmation process lasted, I think, like 5 months. And these are all people that have gotten nominated to their current jobs fairly recently. So they have been vetted thoroughly.
No. It's the idea that none of this is going to be nice. Alec Jones and that, the Republican hate machine will be cranked up. And whatever these people have done in their lives, or if not, they'll, stuff that can be kind of exaggerated and made up. Most of these candidates are not people who have a high public profile. and their lives are going to be splattered everywhere. It's like becoming a celebrity. It's like winning an award or something. You go from someone no one's heard to where every detail of your life is played out in the media. Not everybody wants that.
In the media. Loretta Lynch.
Yeah, okay.
Intensely, though.
Right. I think we've already said that she would have a hard road no matter what. I'm talking about I think there's 3 or 4 candidates off the D.C. Court of Appeals